I'm currently working with a client to purchase a home in the core, Trinity Bellwoods, West End, Little Italy, Little Portugal area. And she's got pretty strict criteria. Basically, under $1.4 million, has to be 3 stories, semi, even a row house, somewhat finished so her and her family can move in. Came up with an amazing idea. Why not purchase a commercial residential building? So if we run some quick numbers, and I'm just doing this off the top of my head, and let's use $1.5 million as a purchase for rough numbers. A $1.5 million purchase, presuming you buy it all in cash, or finance the whole thing actually, is about $7,500 a month in mortgage payments. On top of that, you will have property taxes, about another $1,000, so you're at $8,500, insurance, another $500, you're at $9,000, expenses, $10,000. You're basically living there for about $11,000 a month, every single month based off of your income. So I came up with a solution. Let's buy a commercial residential building. So this is where the hunt begins. And I'm going to explain to you why it makes more sense for someone to buy a commercial residential building in the heart of Toronto, creating a New York-esque style of living, rather than buying a single family home. Well, first of all, buying a single family home is the biggest liability you will ever have in your life. And it's hard for me to say this because I am in real estate and I sell a lot of single family homes. In the end, the banks always win when you buy a home. However, if you buy an income producing asset, such as a commercial residential building, essentially what happens is your mortgage payments get cut in half, sometimes to none, because the tenants that are occupying the main floor, the commercial tenants, or the tenants occupying the second floor, will help offset your mortgage with rental payments. Now, this sounds like it's too good to be true, but over the course of the next week or two, I'm going to run through some numbers with you guys to see how it makes more sense to buy a commercial residential building in Toronto, even if you have to pay a little bit more. So going back to our first example of a client with a budget of $1.5 million, and buying a commercial residential building for $2 million, assuming you can get qualified. And over here at Area Realty, we have some pretty good lenders that work with us. We do a lot of business with them. It's right just bad. I'm really interested in seeing how this, middle-class housing can work for some people by paying a little bit more for the property. However, it becomes more affordable from a monthly cash flow perspective. Alessandro Bertucci, Broker Record, Area Realty.